right, back with you now. Day one of the Andy Mercer Memorial Tournament here. We are moving fast. 4 tables of action going on all day. For the next 3 days, we've got Adam Roberts versus Ray Skenandore. We just finished watching Shane Van Boning play his first match against Randy Howell, who he defeated 6 games to 2. But now we bring you this action in progress between Ray Skenandore and Adam Roberts. Also happening now is Keith Valet versus Grant Gilbert. That's on the next table over. Keith Valet in the white baseball cap right there and the Bermuda shorts, just shot at the 2-ball. And on the next set of tables over, we have Jeff Gray about to start a match with Ramin Bahktiari of GoPlayPool.com. Next to that table is Gary Onimera on the hill against John Kutcher. The score there is 5 games to 4. Back to our action between Ray and Adam Roberts, who is shooting now. The score there is 1-1.
Exactly.
Signed up twice.
Both these players are Vegas locals. Adam Roberts in the blue shirt right there. Also, I want to thank Adam Roberts. He's been helping us today at POVPOOL to provide some of the presentation luxuries that we've been providing to the Rum Runner, basically getting the live stream on some of the flat screen TVs here at the bar. Awesome venue, the Rum Runner. I want to thank Gino Hill and everybody here involved in making this live stream possible, including you, the audience. Did you just do the most recent one or the first one? Okay, whatever. I'll let you deal with it from here. You can, if you want to PM kick O2. Ray Skenandore now trailing by 1 game. It's 2 games to 1. Adam in the lead. Nice break by Ray. He is attempting to remove the magic rack there. Jerry, can you type something in the chat, please? In the regular, just anything. Say hi.
Hello. Right behind you. Sorry, guys. Fast, sorry.
You don't realize it until you throw the bottle.
That's it. What kind of person says Robert? Like, what kind of get a difference? That's for you.
Adam Roberts, folks, looks like he wants to take down. You know, this is kind of interesting because popular opinion would dictate that Ray Skenandore is the favorite to win this match. What a beautiful shot. But where's the cue ball going? Nowhere. Nice shot. Adam Roberts 3-1 against Ray Skenandore. And Ramin Bahktiari takes down game one against Jeff Gray. Jeff Gray now about to break. Ramin racking. There's Jeff in the purple shirt. Let's see how his break holds up. He said he's been working on his break. Let's see. A little bit of soft, but not soft enough to make a ball. Let's check out Ray Skenandore's approach. Remember, folks, the 9 ball is being racked in the middle. The 9 ball is racked on the spot and not the 1 ball. Smooth sailing here on POVPOOL. We're rocking the free world at the Andy Mercer Memorial 9-ball tournament here at the Rum Runner. Keith Valet is now up 4 games to 3 on Grant Gilbert. Gary Onimera and John Kutcher are in a grindhouse match. It's 5-5 over there. And Gary's at the table wondering what his next move is going to be. There he is, pondering how he is going to close this match out against John Kutcher, co-owner of Pool Sharks Pool Hall in Las Vegas, Nevada. Your seat is ready. I'm good. I'm good. How you doing? Well, what do you know, folks? The one and only, the Floydster. We got action, folks. John Kutcher, he can't do it. He can't do a thing from his seat. Gary is in control. This is a 5-5 match. We're going to continue coverage of this match until it's over. This one, Gary and John Kutcher. The great Jimmy Mattaya has entered the building. You want to say hello?
Hello to all the Floydskers out there is absolutely correct, Mundo. What a tournament you got here, the greatest players in the world. I say this tournament here is the toughest bar table tournament in the country, and that's all she wrote for me.
I agree 100%. And it's been like that for years.
Yeah, and it's getting tougher and tougher every year. You get a lot of players from overseas now all over the world. It's not just an American event anymore. It's a world event and a tough one.
You know what I've noticed too is they try to make it tougher every year because, you know, they put in a new rule here and there, and I kind of respect that, you know?
Well, the tougher you make the game, I guess, the better it is. It definitely makes it more fair and more challenging for everyone. You're going to see a lot of matches go down to the last game, such as the one you're watching here.
Yeah, this match has been going on actually for over an hour and a half.
Well, you never know with pool. Sometimes it can go fast, and sometimes, you know, and it depends on the speed of the players. You know, everybody's different. Some guys are slow, like a Buddy Hall. He was a great player, but he was very slow. You know, you'd get out there and do your thing, whatever's comfortable to you.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. And John Kutcher now comes back to the table with an opportunity. But look at this. He's got to use a jump cue here. Not one of your favorite tools.
Nah, to me, in my own personal opinion, jump cue is something that should be used for trick shots or an exhibition. To use it in world-class competition, I don't see that. You know, this is not baseball. You know, it's not ping pong. This is a game where a ball rolls on the green felt. And when you're taking out jump cues, like I say, I think it's great for a trick shot or an exhibition. Watch what I can do with this little twig. But meanwhile, to me, it's not professional pool. If you're hooked behind a ball,
you should know how to kick, right?
So you got to know how to kick, and if you don't know how to kick, then grab yourself a book and practice three-cushion billiards. But to me, jump cues is, you know, you get punished for playing a good safety on someone. They pull out the jump cue, and your defensive shot becomes irrelevant. So I don't agree with a jump cue at all.
I appreciate that opinion, you know, because I have many times I've played what I thought was a deadlock safety on someone, and then they go reaching for their bag, and then they run out on me. And I just feel like I wouldn't have played that shot if I'd have known they were going to go for a jump cue.
Well, you don't see great players like Efren Reyes, for example, using a jump cue. You know, he plays billiards. He understands the game. He's learned the game. So to play defensive battles with him, you're at a big disadvantage. But if you're allowed to use a jump cue, then his knowledge over your knowledge does him no good.
Well, in John Kutcher's case, the jump cue worked for him, but he was still unable to close out this rack. And so Gary Onimera, do you know Gary?
No, I don't. There's a lot of players coming over here nowadays that I'm not familiar with. I know all the American players. I know some of the Europeans and Asians, but not all of them.
he's back to the table. Gary is taking a look at the layout, and actually looks relatively. He's upset. I don't know why he's upset.
I believe that he got. I mean, it's a tough cut shot. It's a tough. Any bank shot is a tough shot. So he was hoping to get a little bit better shot than what he's got. But when you're at the table, you're still the favorite,
That's true. That's true, especially on these little on the 7 foots. Let's see what he does here. It's great to see you, Jimmy. I mean, this is one of my main reasons for coming out here is to see you. I'm telling you, it's true.
I'll tell you, I've been in a slump. Been in a slump with the NCAA tournament. I lost a tough one last night.
Oh, that's right. We got March Madness going.
Yeah, March Madness. They got me mad already. Okay, what a tough game. I lost with St. Joe, but that's just another loser. He had a tough shot there, but he got lucky and left Kutcher in an even more difficult position. Now he's forced to try to bank this ball straight back, I would think.
You and John are friends, actually. You guys kind of go way back, and you're always here together on Tuesdays at the Rum Runner, right?
Yeah.
Or is it Thursdays?
We play on the same bar pool team, and we have a lot of fun together. And the leagues are a lot of fun nowadays, and then that's about the maximum of my playing ability is to try to handle these guys once every couple of weeks on a bar league team.
Yeah, that's a handful all on its own. We don't need to talk about that.
No, I just play for fun every once in a while. That's it for me. I can still talk, though. That's my best game.
Oh, yeah, you can, man. And I tell you what, man, it's a pleasure to see you. We're going to be here all weekend. I'm looking forward to spending some time with you, And what do you think? What do you think about the field this year? Have you taken a look?
I was looking at the board a little while ago, and yeah, it's just, well, I know it's automatically going to be a very, very tough tournament. Like I say, it's always getting tougher every year, so I'm happy for the players that this is a class event, and it's run very well, so I'm happy for the game, happy for the players, and I hope they can all go home with a pocket full of money. Me, I lost all my cash yesterday on St. Joe. Thank you very much.
Here we go with
overtime. Okay, thank you very much.
Here we go again with March Madness. And very quickly, another score update for you. Ray Skenandore has picked up a game, and it is now 3-3. Adam Roberts and Ray Skenandore, 2 locals from Las Vegas.
Yeah, they're battling each other. They've been battling each other for years, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Go back to the bank shot here. No, he's going to try to play it safe, and he did not do it.
Oh, hold on. Yep. That's the John Kutcher match that Jimmy was talking about.
Yeah.
He double kissed. He let Gary right back in.
I don't know if he was trying to double kiss that ball or hit it very thin. Regardless of what he was trying to do, it didn't work out for him. Now this man here has an excellent opportunity to. Oh, look at this! Up jumps the devil. Don't think that the pool gods aren't always watching. They want to torture you as much as they can. See, the one guy got tortured, and the other guy got tortured. Now, the pool gods are always watching. You never know what's going to happen.
Also, continuing updates. Keith Valet has closed out against Grant Gilbert. He wins that match, and he will move on. Our match between Ramin Bahktiari and Jeff Gray is also in process, and the score there is 2-0 Ramin against Jeff Gray, and that is Ramin shooting right now. So if Ramin can close this out, it'll be 3-0.
What a shot John Kutcher just made on the 5 ball. Great shot he made there on the 5.
John Kutcher?
Yeah, he even got too good a position where he got a little bit too straight in. But what a shot. The 5 ball could be the shot that won him, that won the match for him here if he can pocket this 9.
He was able to follow through on that 6 and get good shape on the 9.
Yeah.
Straight shot.
Wonderful shot.
And he's out. That will do it for Gary Onimera, who now goes to the 1-loss side. Congratulations to John Kutcher. And welcome back. Welcome back to my live stream, Jimmy.
You enjoy this. I enjoy it too. That's about the only thing I do at pool anymore is talk. I like to watch pool. I like to watch the great players play today. You know, I never liked to watch pool back in the day. I wanted to play, not watch. But when your stick is in the closet, you got to become a spectator, and that's what I do. I watch and try to learn things. You know, pool's a never-ending learning experience, and regardless of who you are, you watch and you can learn things just by watching.
So Ray Skenandore is trying to create a lead on Adam Roberts. Just over 300 people watching this live stream today. I want to encourage you guys to watch tomorrow and Sunday. It'll be a pay-per-view event. And I want to remind you too that if you purchase the 2-day pay-per-view package, you will be automatically entered into a drawing to receive any one of 2 sets of Kamui player cards, which have just recently been released by Kamui Tips. These collectible player cards will contain a beautiful headshot and statistics of each player on the back side of those cards. Some of those cards will be autographed, so I encourage you to purchase the 2-day pay-per-view event for $27. And if you're on a budget, folks, you can always purchase the 3-hour pass for only $6. I want to thank Kamui Tips. Jimmy, this is Geraldine, by the way. She's my marketing manager.
She's a boss with the sauce. If it wasn't for her, you wouldn't be here. Now that I know her. Could I borrow $30 from you, honey? What's the score with Ray? Are you doing the Ray match or no?
Yes, we're covering Ray right now, and the score now.
You're on the air?
Yes.
Okay.
This is on the air. 4-3 now. Ray is ahead 1 game. What do you think of this loser breaks? Makes a longer race, right?
I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, the game of 9-ball has always been winner breaks. It's the way it was designed. But you can play it the other way, the loser breaks. And it gives both players more of a chance, so to speak. When you run into a guy that's going hot, you know, a good player, he's liable to run 4, 5, 6 racks on you. So, but I mean, that's the way 9-ball's always been. To watch it played with loser breaks is a different twist to it. But makes it pretty exciting, I guess you can say.
Adam Roberts now looking at a thin cut on the 2. And he's going to play safety and scratch. He tried to hit that real thin.
Not a good shot, to say the least, but not an easy run out here. When you're shooting the balls in rotation, nothing's ever easy.
Want to remind you folks that there is a live bracket available on challenge.com. Just look up the Andy Mercer and you'll find that live bracket provided by the AZ Pool Scene and the developers of Challenge. I want to thank challenge.com and the AZ Pool Scene for hooking up the live bracket of the Andy Mercer event so that you can track who is left over in this event and you can use your pay-per-view pass to watch your favorite players starting Saturday and Sunday. The live bracket is available now, challenge.com.
Got Jimmy Moore playing over here on this table up here.
Yes, actually, on the table next to Ray Skenandore, you got Jimmy Moore playing against Ben Summerland. And I don't know about these two guys. Do you know?
Jimmy Moore?
Yeah.
I played pool with Jimmy Moore's father. He's a Hall of Famer, Jimmy Moore, Cowboy Jimmy Moore. Was put in the Hall of Fame many, many years ago. I used to play with him, and I played a lot with Jimmy, too, back in the day when I was living here back in the 1970s.
I don't remember seeing him play this last year. Did he play last year?
I'm not sure if he played last year or not, but Jimmy Moore's a very good player. When you got a father that's a Hall of Famer, you know, you're going to learn a lot.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I mean, look at Oscar Dominguez. You know, I mean, Ernesto's not a Hall of Famer, but
well, he's one shade behind it. I mean, he plays a great game, Ernesto. Yeah, and you look at his son.
I think he should be a Hall of Famer.
Like father, like son. Okay.
Ray Skenandore now negotiating this 4-ball. He's worried about shape on the 5. He wants to, that's where he wants his cue ball to land. But he doesn't want to roll too far. If he rolls too far, he'll be out of line. And if he tries to kill the ball, he might scratch or hit the the knuckle of the side pocket. So he's trying to be very careful about where he wants his cue ball to go. It's almost like a center ball shot, isn't it, Jimmy?
Well, professional players,
he decided to just...
he hit it well.
Yeah, he cut out the middleman there.
Cut up a little bit short there, but he's still at the table. It's not an easy shot. I don't know if he's going to try to pocket this ball in the corner or in the side. He's got to play it in the corner. He can't play it in the side. He's in a bit of a difficult position because of his cue ball where it is. He lost the snowball a little bit there. He'd like to be more in the center of the table. If he can pocket the 5, he'll have natural position for the 6. Good shot. Nice shot. That was a game-winning shot right there. Of course, when you think the game is over, you find out differently. But he's in a good position right now. Got his Green Bay Packers shirt on. This is a Packer bar. A little tough to come into this place on a Sunday and root against the Packers. You might get killed.
This is your Packer bar.
Well, not me. I'm from Michigan. I have to root for the Lions. How bad is that, okay?
Oh yeah, wait a minute. What was that story that you bet $27,000 on the Detroit Tigers one time? What was that?
23. I bet it on the Lions, if you
On
can
the
believe
Lions.
that.
What year was that?
Oh, geez, this was back in the,
Ray.
I would say the late 80s, early 90s. Believe it or not, the Lions won.
That's not what you wanted.
That was unbelievable.
How you guys doing? If you'll excuse me just for a second. Just gonna hit the restroom. No, mic's not on. I'm gonna hit the restroom.
This is going to be a tough loss of game here for Ray Skenandore. Wow. He kind of banked that one in, but it's in. I don't think Ray Skenandore is a happy camper right about now. But that's cool. You chalk it up for experience.
We're here to have fun, man. You guys are like, that side over there. You only let us buy 2 drinks each. Shit. I said, I'm one of the drinks. She goes 2 drinks.
Looks to be a 4-4 tie here.
We ordered hamburgers. You don't have to drive to It's an open seat right here. Sit down. I'm coming back on Sunday. There was a sweatshirt here.
Well, a solid break for Skenandore,
Is Jerry over there? Are you going back over there?
but no cigar.
Jerry's sweatshirt. Keep it on the floor. Sucks, man.
Meanwhile, Adam here has a difficult way to go here. Right now, I would think he's trying to figure out a way how he can get into position for the 2-ball to possibly make a combination with the 2-3 or put himself in position to play a good safety. He took a ride on a reading, and it wasn't a good one. Balls are still in a difficult position, though. This is not an easy run out, even with the cue ball in hand. I would say he's an underdog right here to get out this rack. But in a game of pool, you never know. Looks as though he's going to play a safety, I would guess. Drive the 2 down table, stick his cue ball right there, and snooker the guy. You can win games with defense just like offense. And rather than shoot the 2-3 combination, he's going to put the guy in jail here. So a good shot there by Ray. This Adam here is going to have to swing 2 rails around the table, 2 rails around the table. Try to hit the blue ball. That's the 2-ball. Let's see what happened there. Well, he obviously hit it. Now it's all about trying to get position on the red ball. Tie score here, 4-4, as we go into the top of the 7th. If he's not directly straight in here, he could try to suck this ball back, give it some low left-hand English perhaps. And with that, he has a foul ball out of the stadium. And he might be out of the stadium pretty soon after that shot. Adam with ball in hand. You delayed $10 million that wouldn't have happened. And you know what? You'd have lost your $10 million. So now he's in good position. I would say take that cue ball, put it over there by the 2, knock in the 2 with ease, and draw your cue ball right down the side rail for position on the 3. And I don't know why he's not looking to do that. Now he's looking to the other side. I tell you, well, no, I don't like this. He might come out smelling like a rose, but I think he's going about it the wrong way here. Let's find out. Oh, he's coming back this way. Uh-huh. Oh, wise guy he is, huh? Okay. I like it. I like the shot. Good shot there, Adam. He is definitely in the driver's seat now. He's in good position for the 4, easy position for the 5. He played a 5 down in the opposite corner pocket. Big game here when you're racing to 6 and the score is tied 4-4.
How we doing, Jimmy?
Well, unbelievable things have happened since you left.
It's 4-4, I noticed.
It's 4-4, and this guy is lucky that he's at the table. Skenandore had ball in hand on a 2 ball or whatever it was. Anyway.
Well, I saw Skenandore miss an 8 ball.
He miscued, and the ball went flying off the table. The cue ball did.
Oh, okay.
So right now, Ray Skenandore is not a happy camper. I mean, he had a Mickey Mouse 2 ball with ball in hand. Anyway, he sent the cue ball into the bleachers.
I want to thank DOPC in the chat room. Yeah, we had a guy who was trying to watch the live stream and had some issues with Flash. Thank you so much, DOPC.
That could have gotten a little easier for him.
Ooh, that's tough. You don't want to have to shoot a shot like this, especially when it's the 9 ball, you know. But he's all right, though.
Yeah, good shot, dead center. Give that guy a cigar. He takes a 5-4 lead, and a lucky 5-4 lead at that.
And pool snaps for Adam Roberts. Also, just a quick update on other games going on. Ramin Bahktiari is still in his match with Jeff Gray. The score is 4-1. Ramin, who just missed the 2 ball, and Jeff Gray is kind of fighting for his life right now. Looks like Jeff has a 2-3 combo. Yeah, the together.
His sister teaching English in Korea. So he goes to Korea. He got all that. He said he would look out one window and it was a rice paddy, and the other window was a rice paddy. He said the only Korean that he used was what was that deal that Billy said? He was saying that he couldn't teach because they didn't have a background check. I told him, I said, don't get arrested. So he spent like a year over there.
2-3 combo goes. Jeff Gray, like I said, fighting for his life. However, Ray Skenandore and Adam Roberts still battling it out here. 4-4. Oh no, 5-4. Adam Roberts is on the hill.
Yeah, he's lucky that Ray's not the one on the hill. It was a fortunate game. He won the last game when Ray went off the table by a miscue.
What's Adam gonna do here? He's got to lay up here, doesn't he?
He's not in a real good situation here.
Just click the 2 into the 4, right?
Looks as though he might just try to freeze it.
I don't know about that shot.
I don't know about that either. It's not easy to do, to make a shot like that where you got to hit it just absolutely head on, because one way or the other, just a little bit, and you end up leaving the guy a shot.
Also want to let you guys know that also Mark Estes is in a match with
Joe
Corpus right now.
Yeah.
And the score there is 2-1. Joe shooting the 4-ball.
Joe had a good tournament last week. He came
played the
in
Dock Hill, right?
Came in second, got beat in the finals in the Dock Hill. And that's a great tournament too. It's a Class B tournament, but boy, it generates a lot of money and some good competition.
Dylan. Where's Joey? Hey, what's up? What's going on, man? Represent. Jimmy Moore also now up 3-1 on Ben Summerland.
And there's a good shot by Skenandore.
That's a beautiful safety. You got to keep it simple, you know.
Control of the cue ball right there was what he did. Getting that cue ball to come back behind, I believe, the 4-ball there. Nice shot, very nice shot. He's going to have to kick this 2 rails coming out right in front of the 8-ball there. Kick it 2 rails, try to come into the 2-ball.
He's kicking it slow. He was a good hit, but he left it wide open.
Very good hit. Good billiard shot there, hitting the 2-ball. We've got an opening for Skenandore here. Pocket the 2-ball, try to swing the cue ball 2 rails around and play the 3-ball into the same pocket. Joe Corpus over there jacked up.
Nice shot.
Little Joe's playing good. He's playing good, little Joe is. A little guy that carries a big stick.
There you go. Well, Ray, if he can close out this rack, he'll tie it up. It'll be another hill match here.
And but the problem with the change of rules, he'll be the underdog because Adam gets the break. So obviously you're a favorite when you have the break.
Well, Ray just needs to worry about closing out this rack right now.
If he doesn't close out this rack, the only thing he's got to worry about is how to get home, because that'll be the end of the story.
Well, we're still in the first round.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, you lose your first match in an event like this. You got a long way to go and a tough way to go, but it's happened before.
Joe Corpus actually took Mark Estes in that game, and it's now 3-1.
Good position there by Skenandore.
Yep. I like keeping this real simple. Just roll your cue ball into the 4, play the 5 to the side pocket.
I got news for you. Pool's a simple game. All you need really is the eyes of an eagle, the heart of a lion, the touch of a surgeon, and the brain of an Einstein. And then, my God, you got yourself a pool player.
A heart of a what?
Heart of a lion.
Heart of a lion. Brain of a who?
An Einstein.
An Einstein.
Yeah, brain of a Floyd. Yeah, he's an Einstein.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the 4 ball that was by the corner pocket. That's actually the 8 ball. So looks like a 4, doesn't it?
You bunt this ball into the side, and then it's Mickey Mouse.
That's right. Hands of Mickey Mouse? No.
Yeah. I think that guy was shooting a basketball yesterday for me. He had the hands of Mickey Mouse. I don't even know if he hit the rim, the guy. I don't know.
Tell me you coming back.
He's thinking maybe playing this ball in a corner. And I think maybe, I don't know, goes in the side. I know it goes in the corner. And you might think the corner is a little easier shot than playing it in the side. And I didn't agree with that. I think I would have played the ball in the side pocket. And he has come out very fortunate. He hooked at him. So you have to, in this situation, still make Skenandore the favorite to win this particular game. But he got a lucky roll there. But hey, that's pool, you know. You get good rolls, you get bad rolls. What's the difference? You just get up and deal with the situation that you're in. Nobody knows where these balls are going to stop rolling, so no sense to gloat about a good roll or gloat about a bad roll. It doesn't make any difference. Balls are balls, and they go where they go, and nobody knows where they're going to stop rolling. So, but Skenandore has come out very fortunate here. He missed that 6 ball by about, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet. Okay.
You know, I got to tell you, I'm very surprised by Ray's execution today. I'm used to seeing him play so much better.
Well, you know, he's taken a lot of time. When you start taking a lot of time, you're giving yourself, an excuse to lose, I guess. I don't know how you'd explain that, but you got to get into a rhythm. You got to get to floating around that table and be confident about every shot you shoot. As soon as you start taking too much time, you're making it harder on yourself, I think. 9 ball's a game where you got to loosen up. You got to get running around that table, firing balls in, and gain some confidence. Boy, that shot there that Marquez has just missed, he can't believe it either. Boy, I'm seeing a lot of mistakes here, which is unusual for this type of a tournament. Adam with the jump cue left Skenandore in a real tough position.
It's like
Nice shot over there by Joe Corpus, cutting the 3 ball in. Nice shot. idea here what Skenandore is going to try to do. He might be trying to make the 8.
Is he trying to do a high karate?
And that's
wow.
exactly what he
high
did.
High karate. What a beautiful shot.
Sure was a very nice shot. Very nice shot. Keeps him alive.
Definitely one for the highlights.
I'm playing my biggest horse in the first round. Well, I gotta go somewhere else.
If I get lucky, I'll tell you. I gotta get lucky.
I was like, I'm gonna go over there and watch, not watch it.
Good position, good speed of the cue ball. He's going to keep himself alive at 5-5.
I also want to take the time to thank everybody at the NYCgrind.com website, Allison Fisher and Jerry Tarantola, and all the crew out there who are working hard to promote pool. Feel free to send them an email and thank them for their hard work in promoting pool all over the United States and the world. Be sure to check out nycgrind.com. And you can read the whole story here. I'll put the link in the chat room. And if you're just visiting NYC Grind for the first time, be sure to do a search for Andy Mercer, and you should find that story there. Thank you so much, Allison Fisher.
We got action here at 5-5. I like it. Boy, you'd love to see that 2-ball go in there. Could have been lights out for Skenandore. But now Skenandore is very much alive with the 2-ball hanging in the hole. And the other guy's snookered. Well, he gets to push out, but where do you push out here? That's a problem. And he's got a major problem. Let's see if Adam has the brain of an Einstein. I don't know.
Just a Bahktiari.
Well, he's obviously going to push out to a position where he's still going to be hooked. Now, you have to keep in mind, myself, I would try to push out for a masse shot. But when you're allowed to use the jump cue, okay, now things change. See, he's in a position where, how do you roll out if somebody can use a jump cue? I don't use jump cues, so I would look to roll out here to try to do a masse shot. He may try to masse it right now. I don't like this shot. This is, to me, no good. This is no good. And
you're absolutely right.
Well, I know the angles of the balls, and he had to come down beyond this green ball and then have the cue ball make a direct U-turn into the 2.
That was a magician shot.
Yeah, it's what we call a windy. A windy. You understand what a windy is? A windy is an impossibility. And that, to me, the shot he was shooting was what you classify as a windy. He couldn't come down there close to that rail and expect the cue ball to just make a dead stop U-turn. Not going to happen. And coming close, well, that's good that you came close, but close to, you might as well be 8 blocks away because you're not going to hit the ball. So coming close is not going to reward you. Now, Skenandore, once again here, is in the driver's seat. If he can get position on the 3, that's the key ball right now, position on the 3.
Uh-oh.
And it wasn't going to be an easy shot. He has a shot on it, but he would have liked to have gotten a little closer to the 3.
Yeah, he's got to negotiate now.
But he has a very
9
makeable
ball.
shot. Now it's positioned to the 4.
This is a speed shot, Jimmy.
It's a speed shot. Does he want to roll it in, or does he want to go back and forth up and down the table? You got to shoot the shot the way it's comfortable for you. And I would think that he's probably going to hit this ball with a little force. Up and down the table. No, he feathered it. He feathered it. But the problem with feathering that shot is you might miss your position on the 4 ball. Now, if he'd have gone down table and back up, he'd have been... I'm surprised that he tried to feather that rather than hit the ball with a little more speed. And now he's left himself in, well, tough situation. I think he's probably going to play a safety here. I know I would. I would try to thin this 4 ball very thin and go down there behind that 5-9. He's in an excellent position to do that, and also put the 4 put the 4 behind the 8. You know, but this is a feather shot. This is where your touch of a surgeon comes in. He's got a good shot here for a good safety.
You know, he'd be nice, too, to hit that 5 ball just flush and keep the cue ball behind the 9.
Yeah, but the problem is he's shooting the 4 ball, my man.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Feather the 4.
Let's wake up around here if we're going to deal with the Floydsker, okay? I'm going to feather this purple ball, and I'm going to go down behind that orange and yellow, and I'm going to play some defense on this guy. It's 5-5. There's no tomorrow. Trust me, defense wins games. You don't have to run out every time you shoot. All right? I think that's what he's looking at.
Safety. Play the safety.
Yeah. That's what he's going to do. He's going to feather this ball. There you go. But there you go with a touch of a surgeon. It wasn't there. Another mistake. There's no reason for this guy to be able to see this ball. It was a bad shot by Ray, and that's all there is to it.
Well, he had speed working for him because he left Adam
he got
almost frozen to the end rail.
Yeah, he's got lucky here because even though the guy can see the ball and has a shot, there's nothing he can do with that 5 ball. He's going to have to make some kind of a miraculous shot here because he's not going to try to play safe. He's got to shoot at this ball. Skenandore got lucky. He played a bad shot and really got away with it. This is not an easy shot, trust me. And when you're on the hill, now nice shot there. There you go.
Did that. He executed that almost to perfection. He needed to work the cue ball a little more, but you know what?
He needed more speed on his cue ball.
Yeah.
Because I'm tell you something, even though he's still at the table and has a makeable shot on the 5, it's not easy to get position on the 6 from here. He is not out of danger yet.
To make that 4 ball, though, off the rail like he did really makes
that was a nice shot.
To Ray.
Very nice
really
shot.
Does.
This shot here could be the match. Yeah.
Well, it could be the match in more ways than one, Jimmy.
He got away with it. Look at this. He got a good roll there. Wow, what a game this is. 5-5 here in the bottom of the 9th. See, if you don't think the gambling gods and the pool gods are up there watching right now, you're crazy. They're going to torture Ray. They're going to torture Adam. Now it's Ray's turn to get tortured, and then it'll be Adam's turn to get tortured. Nice game, this game of pool. It'll drive you nuts. Drove me nuts, I'll tell you what, and I got papers to prove it.
Papers and prescriptions? You don't have to answer that. You know what? A little bit of nuts goes a long way in this world.
Yeah. Well, this game will drive you nuts, I'll tell you.
Match is still in progress, folks. I just want to give you a quick update after Ray executes this safety. Well, he's still looking at it, so let's take a look. Ramin Bahktiari is up 4-2 against Jeff Gray, and he's hooked on the 2 ball. Dead hooked on the 2 ball. Joe Corpus just gave up ball in hand to Mark Estes, who trails 4-1. Mark Estes now fighting for his life to try to win this match against Joe Corpus. And then, respectively, you also have Ben Summerlin in a match with Jimmy Moore. Jimmy Moore on the hill against Ben, 5-2. And obviously back to our match between Ray and Adam. They are at Hill, 5-5.
I think he's probably just going to try to bunt this ball over to the side rail Not take any chances. Leave the guy a bank shot or try to possibly hook him. Oh, he didn't decide to do that. I think he's...
Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
Is there a window?
now, he was looking to maybe bump that ball to the side rail. Now he's saying to himself, I should have bumped that ball to the side rail. He's left him, Adam, an open shot here on the 5. But position for the 6, not easy. At this stage of the game, even shooting the 5 ball is not easy.
Yeah.
And there you see it.
That's the second time that Adam has cut the 5 ball thick.
Well, there's such a thing called
had
pressure,
two
my
legitimate,
friend.
yeah, Adam's had 2 legitimate shots on this 5 ball.
Pressure. That's pressure, And it happens to everyone, There's nobody out there that can say they never dogged it. I got a lot of news for you. You see the best of them dog it,
It's true.
That's just the way the game is. The game is double tough. That's why it's the toughest non-physical sport there is. Pocket billiards is by far, my friend, the toughest of all non-physical sports.
See how Ray does here.
Good shot, and
That's
he
gotta
got
be
a
it. That's gonna be
perfect
it.
position. And this, my friend, is lights out. Okay,
I agree.
Because if Ray doesn't get out from here, I don't think you'll ever see Ray Skenandore again. He'll probably jump off the Hoover Dam. Okay, this is crucial. This is Ray's life right here. Is it the dam or is it the winner's circle?
I agree 100%, Jimmy.
And trust me, don't think his heart ain't pounding right now, because it is. My heart's pounding and I'm a spectator.
Adam's going to make him shoot this, obviously.
If he misses this shot,
The Hoover Dam's waiting.
the Hoover Dam is not far away.
I'll give him a ride.
He would rather walk. Okay,
All right,
he got out of that, and boy, I'll tell you.
2 o'clock match. Butch Barber, Lee Harvey. Butch Barber, Lee
There you have
Harvey.
it, guys.
Point, gentlemen.
Did you ever talk to that guy Barry Hearn from over there in England?
No, I haven't spoken to Barry.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm dying for the opportunity to meet Barry.
Well, I'd like to talk with him. I'd like to try to do some commentary for the Moscone Cup the next time that they're here in Las Vegas.
I don't see why you shouldn't.
Well, I'd be happy to audition for it. Anybody's out there that knows Barry Hearn, tell him the Floyd, the PB Floyd would like to do a little chirping.
Mark Estes now failed to close out the last rack against Joe Corpus. It's now 5-1. Joe Corpus on the hill.
And I'm going to tell you, this is from past experience. When you got a guy like Mark Estes playing a Joe Corpus, now there's no question that Mark's the better player. And I remember when I was playing, I would rather play a good player than a guy that I know that I'm a favorite to beat, because strange things happen. And even though Mark Estes knows he's a big favorite over Joe Corpus, this is probably what's going through his mind, and he's not playing well. He's losing 5-1. I'm sure he would rather be playing somebody like Shane Van Boning or King Kong or somebody. You know, it's not easy to play when you know that you're the favorite. You know, he's not the favorite anymore.
No, not in this match.
Right now,
5-1. No way.
right now he's the favorite to catch a bus home. That's about it.
About all he can do to clean the table after this set is to give him a can of quick clean and tell him to go to work.
Yep.
Wired Space in the chat room wants to know, how's your one-handed game these days, Jimmy?
My one-handed game is a little on the shake side. I think the last time I played with one limb, I blowed like 3,000-4,000. Maybe I was playing with the wrong hand. I never thought of that. Maybe I should have used my other hand. I never thought of that. But that's the way it goes.
Joe taking great care on this shot. Wants to close out. Looks like he got an angle on the 3, but missed the 2. So Mark now has another opening.
Well, the way Mark's playing right now and the way he's feeling, because I know the feeling, he is, he's just struggling right now. You know, every shot is a struggle, and when you're fighting the balls, you just can't play this game because the game's too tough. You got to be loose, and he is anything but loose right now.
You can still see Mark Estes playing in the top right corner of your screen, but I also wanted you to take a look at Ramin Bahktiari's match with Jeff Gray, which is also ongoing. The score is 4-2. Jeff Gray trailing by 2 games. Ramin right now has a chance to get on the hill against Jeff. As we witness Ramin and Mark Estes both working hard, trying to make it happen. This is a tough tournament.
Well, I watched Mark Estes play a couple of weeks ago, and it was obvious to me that he hasn't been playing a lot of pool. You know, I could see that in his game, the way he was struggling, and I know it's just from lack of practice. I know that, you know. You got to play this game every day.
He just missed the 7,
well,
the 6.
That's what I'm saying. He is just...
And he scratched.
He is just... As a matter of fact, he's going to cork it off. He's going to uncork it right now. He's not going to make Joe Corpus. Right now he's very embarrassed and he's feeling pretty bad. And it's back to the drawing board for him. You got to come into this tournament in shape. You can't play these type of players and be out of shape.
We're going to continue this action. We got new matches coming up. Butch Barba versus Lee Harvey on table 3, on table 4. And then who was that I heard? King Kong Bernardo Chavez versus Roger Boardley on Mark Estes' table 2.